Welcome back to Afternoon Live. Today we are going to help you cultivate a little more kindness in your life. We welcome author of 1000 Mitzvahs, How Small Acts of Kindness Can Heal, Inspire, and Change Your Life. Linda Cohen is here. Hi, Linda.
Hi, so nice to be here. Thanks.
Yeah, no, welcome to the show. So, kindness.
Yes.
I don't know if there's so much of that happening these days.
Right.
We've had a lot going on in the world.
Yep.
Not great stuff.
Right.
But there are some things that have been going on that show a glimmer of kindness.
And I really feel like it's what you pay attention to, because I feel like I started thinking about this, of course, around kind of an election time, but last week we had a snowstorm.
Yes.
And I went online and did a little Facebook Live, you know, tell me what kindnesses have come up for you. And I think when you begin to focus on that, you start to hear really cool things that are happening.
Wow. So you got some great stories
I
then?
got a couple of really cool stories. So one friend of mine wrote me back that a friend of hers had gotten into a car crash with a stranger and ended up sharing a night at a hotel, sharing a bed with this complete stranger overnight because neither of them could get home.
What?
Yeah, and I wrote back to her because I knew I was coming on. I was like, how did that work? Actually, they had a great time.
Are you kidding me?
They bonded over a car crash.
Wow.
Yeah, and another friend sent me a story. She was on I-5 and she had been stuck and her phone had died, no charger, and the guy in front of her, she asked, could I just use your phone? And she went and used his phone, and then he said, I'm walking to the store, do you need, cables? She said, no, but he came back with a car charger.
Oh.
So that she was in, and she says, I only know his name, it was a man, he's from Vancouver.
Wow.
Adam from Vancouver, I know she wanted to thank you, so.
That is awesome. So see, there are good people. Let's say that.
There are good people.
Okay, and then on top of that, there's kindness out there, but how can we try and be even more kind?
Cultivating it.
Yeah.
I feel like, so I do feel like if you start paying attention to it, you will notice it. And that's kind of what I found from working on this 1000 Mitzvah project, which is already now 10 years ago when I started that project. I spent 2 years trying to do acts of kindness. And over those 2.5 years, I really felt like when I was looking for it, it showed up. So, well, the first thing is I think just beginning to realize that you have a lot, I think a lot of us have a lot to be grateful for.
Yes.
I know your gal before, Megan on the show, she said, we don't need more stuff, So if you begin to realize what you already have and you start from that place of gratitude and generosity, that's kind of the beginning place.
Okay, so that's good, an attitude of gratitude
Attitude of gratitude, right.
And then you have like what is it, an awareness that you talk about.
Yeah, exactly. So the next thing is when you start focusing on that or beginning to be aware of it, that's probably what you're going to pick up on. So I knew people were complaining on my Facebook feed on Wednesday, well, the schools didn't let the kids out, kids are stuck on buses, and I started seeing that in my feed, and I said, well, what if we focused on what good is happening? So that's why I put up my post, because I was like, tell me the kindness stories.
Right.
And once that started filtering in, there were plenty of those coming up too.
So you have to kind of look at the same situation, but from a different lens.
Exactly.
Because like the kids were stuck at school, but at least they were inside.
And the teachers were there, and they were having parties and pizza. I mean, and you know what? That'll be a day they remember.
Yeah.
I totally think they're going to remember it, good or bad.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So then the next one you talk about is taking some sort of action.
Sure. So I would say I began to notice, I have a couple of, I have 2 friends from random parts of the country, one in Vermont and one in Portland, and after the elections both felt like they wanted to do something, and they both put together goodie bags, or bags of hope. One of them called them a bag of hope, and it was basically something to give out to someone who's homeless.
Wow.
So these 2 friends, and it was like on the same weekend they both did it, so I put it up on my Facebook feed because it was, and both told me that they want to be able to hand these out to someone, and that helped them feel like I'm going to get into action, and I'm going to do something proactive so that I can feel less hopeless.
Right, so not just thinking about it, but actually doing something.
Exactly.
And then the last one you talk about is putting things into practice.
Well, and I think that the holiday season is the perfect time to practice, right?
Yes.
We're here, like I know a couple weeks ago I was going to the mall, my daughter's just home from college, traffic was terrible at the mall, 20 minutes to find a spot, and I was kind of grumpy. I could have gone into the mall grumpy, but I decided, you know what, I'm not going to be grumpy. I'm going to be happy and practice
being kind.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to practice too, just because you said so. I think that you exude enough kindness that I think we can all sort of learn some things. Thank you so much for coming. All right, for more information on Linda, just head over to our website at KATU.com.